Whoa, what's good, YouTube? Cool and shit, out here chilling on this Sunday. Feel good outside, enjoying this day. Shit, this part four, I'm make this quick, short, fast. Just wanted to kind of clear up a few things I said on part three. Like how I spoke on certain things about, having different things on your driving record and on your license or whatever can affect you getting jobs. Trust me, it can, but at the same time, it just all kind of depends on the company too and how deep of a background check they do. Because like I say, you may have certain things that may happen like an accident or different other things that are happening or whatever, and it might go on your license or go on your report. But at the same time, your career not really over depending on how serious of the extent. Because say, okay, you on your job or whatever, you might have went out there and I was like, say you in a parking lot somewhere, you might have bagged into a dumpster or something like that and hit their dumpster or whatever, or hit their pole or anything. Okay, like so it might get rolled up and it'll get turned into your job for sure, and they might do like an insurance claim or whatever. So basically, they kind of might shoot your insurance up with that company, but really kind of like a lot of times if it wasn't like a police report filed, sometimes it may not really affect you that bad as far as getting certain jobs. A lot of times it really depends on kind of like the company and how deep and extensive of a background check they do. And a lot of times like it really depends on like if a police report was filed or whatever and how many things you have on your license too. So, like I said, I had to clear that up because I kind of, just be freestyle and just kind of going and going. But a lot of times it just kind of depends on your area, the company, and a lot of these good paying jobs, they're gonna do like a deep background check. So I mean, a lot of times with them it can affect you, but somebody will hire you, whether it's a beer company or food delivery, like you still have a job as long as it ain't nothing where you done went out here and tore up cars and you know injure somebody or something like that. Like a lot of times, like certain things, you'll still be able to find a job somewhere. It just kind of depends on the, like I say, how extensive of a background check the company does, and basically, if a police report was filed or whatever. Because like I say, you might get into something might happen, an accident, you hit something or whatever happened, and it might show up, as far as on that insurance company or whatever, your insurance company or whatever for that job. But basically, I mean, it might not show up on your DMV record. But pretty much it's still best to just be careful, because that's one thing about having a CDL. It's a gift and a curse, because, okay, say if anything you do, because once you get a CDL, you don't have a regular driver's license no more. You pretty much considered a professional driver. So anything that happens, whether you at fault or not, they look at it like it's something you could have did to prevent it. They look at it like it's something you could have did to really prevent it. So a lot of time it's just best to be careful, because anything you do, whether you're in your personal vehicle or you in the truck, it falls back on you. Like if I go out right now in my regular car, if I go out right now in my regular vehicle and go out here and get pulled over, get a speeding ticket, have an accident or anything, a job gonna look at that. So basically anything that you do kind of falls back on, whether you're in your car or your regular vehicle or the truck or whatever, it falls back on you. And it affects you as far as getting jobs and job opportunities, because it's on your record. You go to jail, it's on your record. Anything, if I down there get pulled up right now for a DUI or whatever going on, anything, like basically all that falls back on your license or whatever on your record. So even if it happens in your personal vehicle, it can still fall back on you pretty much, and it affect your job opportunities or whatever. But, it's just best to be careful. And like another thing too, like if you're really trying to take truck driving serious, man, like leave the weed alone, leave the drugs alone, just leave it alone, bro, because like honestly it's not worth it, because anything happens, you get caught up, get arrested for drugs, or you get a drug test at the job and fail your drug test or whatever, like it falls back on you, bro. You lose your license, you gotta go back through the clearinghouse and try to get your license reinstated and all that. So honestly, it's not really worth it, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, I smoked weed before and all that. I started young, started smoking when I was like 14 all the way till I was about 26, and I'm 30 right now. I had a couple times where, after I stopped at 26, I stopped for 3 years straight. After that 3 years, I had times where I relapsed a little bit or whatever, but honestly, I had to put it back down, because I'm like, bro, it's not really worth it, bro, because honestly, I mean, your money is way more important than a high, bro. So honestly, if you're trying to really take the truck driving serious, bro, just leave the weed alone, the drugs or whatever. If you want to drink on occasion or whatever like that, just do that. But honestly, bro, just play it straight and clean and just focus on your money. And because really anything you do really affects your CDL, to be honest. Whether you're in your personal vehicle or whether you're on the clock or not, bro, like everything, it affects it, bro. So it's like a gift and a curse. So it's best to just rather be safe than sorry. It's just a little quick little something. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. I'm out here sipping or whatever. You know, got the Hennessy and the Monaco, man. You know, a little something on my off day, man. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, but got the Hennessy and Monaco or whatever, man. Just out here kind of chilling on my off day, man. You know, just had to drop a little something, you know, to kind of, you know, just drop it and kind of pretty much just basically keep people informed and kind of keep something dropping on my page because, you know, the few little supporters I do got right now, the subscribers, I appreciate y'all, man, and trust me, bro, I'm just kind of freestyling and getting better and better as I go, man, because like I say, I only had my CDL now June to make 2 years, so I'm pretty much approaching 2 years with my CDL. And as far as being a full-time driver, I've been driving basically for a year, so I'm pretty much still a new driver myself, so I'm still learning a lot of things as I go too, so just kind of try to, you know, give a little insight on it or whatever, and, you know, give a few little tips and pointers to basically new drivers like myself and other people that's looking to go, you know, get their CDL or whatever. Just, man, basically be careful, and if you're going to go get it, man, just go all in and stay focused, because honestly, man, any little thing could affect your license. It all depends on the company and depends on basically them and what type of background check they gonna do. Kind of determines if you'll get the job or not. And kind of, you know, so honestly, man, just be on point because any little slip up, you know, could cost you. So your money should come first. So any of the nonsense really ain't worth it, bro. So, you know, just do what you gotta do and try to stay clean on the straight and narrow, man, and just be on point and, you know, just stay focused. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. That's it, man. I should catch y'all later. Look.